Now, he wants a house that will be rowdy. He wants a house that cannot reach a compromise. He wants a house that will give Mr. President a lot of problems. Because you want a house that you put there so that as a party, you can always have reasons to agree before going into the house. Now, you are having a situation where the PDP is giving us the Deputy Senate President. He can't be in the caucus meeting of the APC. I hope you know that. Now, he says it's a very good thing. Why didn't his own party do that when Tambua became the speaker 4 years ago? Now, it is easy for you to clap and dance because you are creating problem. But you see, we are looking at this in another light. I don't want it to become rowdy, but I think as an elderly man, you should be always truthful to yourself. You have a family and a name to protect. Always be as honest as you can. What has happened yesterday is a travesty. And you know the PDP would not have allowed it if it was them. I don't have any problem with Senator Saraki as the president of the Senate. He's a member of the APC. But having an Ekweremadu as the deputy Senate president is a travesty of justice. We wanted change 4 years, hold on. 4 years ago. Sorry, sir.
The question we're asking is, did the APC dig its own grave or undermine itself?
We've all answered that and said no. And I said what the APC intended to do was to ensure that this kind of thing that happened didn't happen. If there was a consensus by the party, we won't have an Ekweremadu as deputy Senate president. That is exactly what we wanted to prevent. Now it has happened because a few people decided to go their own way because he is happy that has happened. But that's not what should happen.
Oh, you see, I said yes for a different reason, that they liberated the president, who will have been
who told you the president was in
bondage.
Jail? I don't understand that bondage.
Who will have been in political bondage in both the Senate and the House of Reps based on the kind of people they would have wanted to have there, so that a group of people or one single person will have held him on the throat and prevented him from even breathing.
Please, who is that one person? Who is that one person? Who is that one
without
person?
calling names here, but
I am
is that
not
what
calling
the
a
plan,
name. I
was that
said,
the plan of the APC?
no, listen.
That's why I asked, who is that one person?
Listen,
I mean, the party called for the primaries.
Let's
you keep saying one person.
Okay.
For you to even decide to have a sort of mock election shows that the APC, in fact, is completely clueless. They have victory, but they don't even know how to start managing the victory. In fact, at the day one, they have lost control. Do you see it? Even so, the PDP is simply trying to teach them how to manage it. In the first place, all those who are now in the APC, are you getting me? 90%, 99% of them were in the PDP. So if Saraki was in the PDP for 16 years and has been in the APC for only 3 years, where do you think he is more aligned to? He is more used to the PDP. The APC is APC came not prepared for governance, but they just wanted power. No, they just, you see, listen, they just wanted power.
You just shut yourself in the
the PDP wants to teach the APC how to run governance. And I just gave you some example of what the PDP has done on our psyche. The problem we are facing today are the problems that your party had created over 16 years of neo-democracy, because I don't know if that's a democracy.
And now,
that is why we are suffering the effect. Don't worry.
Now the
APC will cure it.
And now
it will take time, but we're going to cure it.
If the PDP
had
done that, you can see that even the APC itself doesn't know what to do from the beginning. So they are asking the PDP to lead them to the right path. And that is exactly what the PDP is doing.
You remember? Asking the PDP to lead them.
Yes. Remember that if the PDP had wanted to have the deputy speaker in the person of Leo Ogo, they will have had it. That is what you...
is that what the party was planning?
No, not planning.
No, he's revealing what they are planning.
It's a national...
That's the plan. That's the plan of your party.
The PDP had no hand in this. The PDP had nothing to do with it. It was simply the desire of the members of the National Assembly to be free from the shackles of some people who will want to see that Nigeria doesn't move forward for selfish reasons.
Okay.
You see?
So
that is why the National Assembly has done what they have done. And it is the best thing for Nigeria. And it will promote more democracy.
Yeah, we won't mention names. But he keeps saying some people want to move, not Nigeria to move forward. I mean, some people don't want Nigeria to move forward. And I asked him a simple question. Who are those people? Fine, we're not going to mention them.
Oh.
But what do you mean by some people don't want Nigeria to move
The
forward?
people,
we asked for
the people
a change.
who were insisting that a particular person or group or some people
There is no
should
people,
be.
sir.
Leave
It is
those
a
people.
party.
They have already
APC is
elected,
a party, and
the
APC
APC
agreed on how they want to move.
Nigerians have, it's not the APC that elected the members of the National Assembly. Nigerians elected
But they were elected
them.
on
Leave
a
them to have
platform
the
of the
liberty
party.
to choose their leaders.
No,
Okay.
sir. They were
And
elected
you
on the
mentioned,
platform of the party.
but you mentioned Tambolwa. When it happened, the PDP never interfered until the end. Do you see? That's the
No,
difference.
they didn't interfere. That's why they went to lock up the gate, and then people had to climb. Okay, don't.
Oh, see, you are talking
I just
of,
told
you are
you a
talking
honest
of,
thing.
you are talking
Let's
of
always
the
be
dying
honest to
days
ourselves.
of what
It
happened.
doesn't matter.
After you
Interference
had
is
decammed,
interference. You said
after
they never
you had decamped
interfered.
to the APC,
See,
under a normal
let me
situation, you shouldn't even be
quickly
there.
tell you one thing, sir. You see, saying that the APC needs to learn from the PDP, Nigeria should be afraid now. The entire Nigerian state voted for a change because after 16 years of rudderless leadership, Nigerians realized that they needed to move forward. Now, unfortunate thing here is that we voted a set of people out on the ballot box. Now they are trying to come in, gain entry through the back door. That is what Nigerians should be afraid of because these people have made up their mind. They are entrenched and they will use anything I mean, to continue to take over whatever is left of Nigeria. And that is what we must resist as a people. The PDP has shown us that after 16 years, they will not go freely. Even if they lose elections, they will still look for ways to come back and ruin whatever is left of what they've destroyed. Sir, I am just giving you an example.
Team
You
A
guys
of the PDP has left Team B to continue. Do you see? Team A of the PDP has left Team B because everybody who is anything in the APC was PDP before. Take the statistics. Let them give you the statistics of all those in the National Assembly where they were from before APC 2 years ago.
Nigerians elected these individuals on the platform of a party.
Yes.
And the party said we want a consensus candidate.
Why do you need a consensus candidate?
Is it wrong?
Let the assembly decide who they want.
It's easy to keep saying let the assembly
So
decide.
why didn't the APC allow the...
Why?
Why
do you want
I
it?
just gave a simple reason. I said the APC never had an absolute majority in the Senate. It's just 59 to 49. So in order not to make the kind of mistake that happened where Anekore Madu emerged, it was supposed to be, let's sit down, let's agree. I mean, it was going to be an election. Nobody was going to force anybody who has an ambition come forward. So whoever has an ambition, they set up their name, there will be an election. So when whoever wins emerges, the entire party will throw its weight on it.
Election? Why don't you allow that election to hold on the floor?
Maybe he doesn't understand the Constitution. No. He doesn't understand the Constitution. The Constitution requires simple majority. There is nothing like even absolute majority. So if you win by one person, you have won. So if you have 59 against 49, you are simply saying that the 59 were not or are not APC. Do you see? Therefore, if all of them had gone there, they wouldn't have voted for APC.
Ask me a
Don't
question,
you see?
sir, let's not make this rowdy now.
Okay, go ahead.
I said 59 to 49.
Yes.
Now, if we
If
have
the
3
59
APC members, sir, can you please let me talk?
Go ahead.
If the 59 APC members, out of them, 3 of them have an ambition to be president, and they all vote along those 3, and the PDP presented only one person, I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about in terms of 59-49. Now, what we wanted was a situation where we all know that this is who we are all voting for, who will have agreed as a party. There's nothing wrong in that. It is done anywhere in the world. So I don't know what is making noise about. I mean, we have 49 to 59. Out of our 59, if all the 59 voted for one person, no matter what the other people do, we will have won the Senate presidency and the Deputy Senate presidency, which didn't happen because out of the 59, only 20 made it into the House from the meeting they were supposed to have at the ICC, that is why you see that the Deputy Senate president, we got 20 votes, while they got 34. Or is it 54? I can't remember the exact figure now, but we got 20. Now, what I'm saying is that this would have been prevented if everybody was on the same page. Now, the mistake had been made, but like I said, the APC is a party that knows how to sort itself. We are a 2-year-old party, and within these 2 years, Nigerians have trusted us to give us their mandate. And I can assure Nigerians that the APC will go back, sit down like a party, sort its internal problems, and everybody will still come out a victor over this.
All right, we'll have to take a break here. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll continue the conversation. But just before we go on that break, let's look at this tweet from Wale Adeyemo, who says, changing parties doesn't change your DNA. Same people, different party names. Emini Dolapo says, so I'm trying to say exactly what he says here. Ridiculous indeed that once the minority leader is now a puppet. He's asking a question.